Welcome, this is Corey Network King, and this is the video for you to be able to choose your table for the 2025 Atlanta Black Expo, as well as choose your payment options. We are super excited that you're going to be participating in this expo. This will be our largest one to date, which we're really excited about. We also have a couple new options for you this year. One of those options is when you're deciding on your table, before you could only do pay it all up front. Now what we're doing is actually giving you the option to either pay in full or do installment payments. Those installment payments would be up to 5 months. And with that, the percentage of the upcharge on that is only 15% of your total payment. So with that, still very affordable with this. But again, we wanted to make sure that everyone had an option that was going to fit their budget. All right. So with that, the link that was sent to you in the email for you to be able to choose your table, once you click that link, it's going to take you here. Okay. While you're here, what the first that you want to do is to click this map here. This is the current map that we have, and I'm actually doing a kind of a zoom in a little bit. This is the current map we have. This map will get updated, okay? But it's not gonna affect you. The table numbers may change a little bit, stuff like that, but we will still put you where you selected to be. So that part you won't have to worry about, okay? But with that, you now here have the option to be able to choose where you want to be. So let's just say hypothetically that you want it to be in zone 2. And if you look at zone 2, whatever's going to fit your budget, zone 3 is 350 to 500. The difference in these prices is a 10 by 10 booth is our standard booth. A 20 by 20 booth is a featured booth. So with that, you would then decide where you're going to be at. So let's say you decide that you're going to be, let's say a zone 2 standard table. So zone 2 standard table at $500. What you then do is you close this. So we're going to do zone 2. So we decided to be in zone 2 standard. And we said that we were going to, we didn't choose the number. Let's say we're going to be at 108. All right. So we're going to be at 108 in zone 2, which is a standard table. I'm going to go back. I didn't choose zone 2. It's a standard table. I'm going to do the purchase. And it now takes me here. So as you see, zone 2 standard, $500. Great. And we got the paid in full option. We're going to talk about the paid in full option first. Paid in full, you pick your table number. We said 108. So we choose that there. You put your name, email address, phone number, company name, and address or billing address. You now also have the ability inside of here to choose if you want any add-ons. So the add-ons is either a main stage speaker or a mini stage speaker. Those are 30-minute speaking sessions. So they're kind of like your own workshop inside of our event. So if you wanted to do a session, if your business needs to actually explain what it does, you want to do like a workshop with that, you have the ability to choose that. You can either do it on a mini stage, which is $250, or you can do it on the main stage, which is bigger at $750. Again, completely up to you. Let's just say hypothetically that you said, hey, I want to be a mini stage speaker, so you choose that. Now, as far as Internet and power is concerned, for those of you that participated in our expo last year at the Cobb Galleria, we are now at the Georgia World Congress Center. Because it's bigger, the prices are higher, unfortunately. But again, they are what they are. So with that, for the internet access, the internet is $100. So for those of you that need to have internet and you do not have your own equipment, which we typically suggest you to have your own Wi-Fi means like bringing a virtual hotspot with you or whatnot. But if you don't have that and you want to add that on, you can add it for $100 here. If your booth needs power, then that is $150. So let's just say that you did not need internet, but you did need power. You can add that here. As far as a tablecloth is concerned, every table needs to have a tablecloth on it. We recommend you have your own, which has your color and stuff like that. But if not, you can actually rent one from us, which is $15, which is a black tablecloth, right? But let's say in this instance that you did not need that. Great. Now, when you look at your shopping cart, you have your $500 table. You have your speaking add-on for $250. You then have your power for $150, which is a total of $900. You then have that total there. You paid your deposit. So inside of the email, there's a code, which is DEP 750. You apply that code there, and it takes the $75 off. Now I'm making it $825. You put your card information in and purchase, and you're done. You're golden. You're good to go. All right. Now, what I'm now going to do is to show you if you were going to do the same thing, but you were going to actually do it as an installment. Okay. So let's say that you're doing, again, zone 2. Let's say we said we were going to do standard at 500. We're going to do the purchase. And if you start with doing the in full, but you decide to do installments, you cannot change it inside of that same page. You have to go out and create a new page. Okay, so that's what I did here. So let's say now you say, nope, I'm going to do installment. So, hey, I did not, and I'm going to go back to this other page. You say, hey, you know, this $825, I do want all of this stuff, but I don't really, you know, want to pay $825 now. So with that, you have here, you put installment. We still have the same 108. You fill in all that information. And now when you see the main stage is at 172 a month, the mini stage, which that's what you chose before, which is at 57 per month. We added, I think we did power there. All right. So with that, we now have everything that we did on the one prior to that. I'm just going to double check that. We added the power, we added the mini stage. Yep. So we go back here. So now the payment is, and then let's go ahead and add the coupon again, which is the DEP 75. Hit apply. So what now happens is you have the same thing that you did before. You're going to end up paying now $1,035 instead of the $900. Okay, so it is, again, about 15% more. But now your first payment is $132. So that would be the payment that's made today. And then 30 days from now, so today is the 4th, October 4th, a payment of 207 is going to come out there. And those are going to be your payments all the way up until February. So your payments will be September, October, November, December, and January, to where all payments would be paid in full no later than February 1st. All right. After that, you then put your card information in, hit purchase, and your purchase is done. So again, either way of how you do it, it is 100% up to you. What we have noticed is that many people, because they have the option to do installment payments, they then might decide to do a higher number. So they might say, well, you know what, listen, if my payments are only $200 a month, oh, I can definitely do that. Well, with that, you know what, instead of doing the standard, I'm going to do the feature. I'm going to get a larger table. So if that's the case, then again, you have to go out of there, create a new one. And now what you can do is go in. Again, you're now at 750, which is higher, but you can do the installment. You still want to look on which table that is. So we'll click here. Let's say that that's 106. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to put in 106. I still wanted to do the mini stage. I did that. Still wanted to do the power. Added that. and we're golden. So now obviously my installment payments are going to be higher, but my payments now is 264. Then I add in that coupon, DEP 75, and hit apply. So my first month right now I would be paying 189.50, and then after that I'm paying 264. Okay. So again, we're very excited about these options for you. Again, please choose what's going to fit your budget, whether that's at the 350 in zone 3, whether that's at the 750 in zone 1. Again, whatever's going to fit your budget. We wanted to make this affordable for everybody and make sure that you have the payment options. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach me directly, and we look forward to seeing you at the event.